Hey beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that absolutely blows my mind every time I think about it. Seriously, this is the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night in the best possible way. Have you ever wondered if those ancient words from thousands of years ago might actually hold scientific truth? What if I told you that the very first verses of the Bible might describe the beginning of our universe in a way that aligns with modern science? Let's explore that together. 1. The power of words that created everything. So here's Genesis 1 verses 1 to 3. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Just pause and let that sink in for a moment. 3 short verses. That's it. But packed within those few sentences is something that parallels what scientists now call the Big Bang Theory. Let me tell you why this blows my mind. 2. My personal journey with science and faith. Before I go further, let me share something personal. Growing up, I was always told I had to choose between science and faith like they were opposing teams and I had to pick a side. Anyone else feel that pressure? I remember sitting in my high school physics class learning about the Big Bang while simultaneously attending church where we read Genesis. For years, I thought these were competing narratives until I really started digging deeper into both. 3. The cosmic connection. So what exactly is the Big Bang Theory? Simply put, scientists believe that approximately 13.8 billion years ago, all matter in our universe was compressed into an incredibly hot, dense point. Then, in an instant, it began expanding rapidly, cooling as it went, eventually forming the stars, galaxies, and planets we see today. Now look back at Genesis. In the beginning, both accounts start with a definitive beginning point. Time itself has a starting point. Earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface, before the structure formed, there was chaos, emptiness, darkness. The early universe was indeed formless, a soup of particles and energy that hadn't yet coalesced into stars and planets. 4. The word that sparked creation. But here's where it gets really fascinating. In verse 3, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God spoke. He used his word. Let there be light. And bang! There was light. Isn't that remarkably similar to what scientists describe as the moment of the Big Bang? An instant where energy burst forth, where light literally flooded into existence. When physicists describe the earliest moments after the Big Bang, they talk about an explosion of energy, much of which manifested as light and radiation. The first thing that came into our universe wasn't solid matter, it was light energy. 5. Words have creative power. Think about this, in Genesis, God doesn't physically build or construct. He speaks creation into existence. His words have creative power. They transform nothingness into something magnificent. This isn't just a theological point, it's a profound truth about our own lives too. Your words have creative power. What you speak to others and to yourself creates reality. When was the last time your words created something beautiful? Or when have words spoken to you changed your entire world? I remember when I was at my lowest point after losing my job a few years ago. A friend looked me in the eyes and said, "I believe in you. This isn't the end of your story." Those words created something new in me, hope where there was none before. From that emptiness and darkness came light. 6. Where science and faith converge. What fascinates me most is how these ancient verses, written thousands of years before modern astronomy or physics, capture something that scientists only discovered in the 20th century, that our universe had a beginning, that it expanded from something like nothing, and that light was one of the first elements. Moses, the writer of Genesis, didn't have telescopes or particle accelerators. He didn't have quantum physics or relativity theory. Yet somehow, they described a sequence of creation that parallels what science has painstakingly uncovered. The bigger picture. So what does this mean for us today? I think it invites us to approach both our faith and our science with humility. Maybe these aren't opposing narratives but complementary ones, science telling us the how, and faith revealing the why and who. God who spoke light into existence is the same God who designed the physical laws that scientists study. For sure, the Big Bang was simply the cosmic echo of God's creative word. Here's my challenge to you today. What are you speaking about in your own life? Are your words creating light or darkness? Hope or despair? Remember that you were made in the image of a creator whose words have power. Your words matter too. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you see the relationship between science and faith? Have you had your own "let there be light" moment? If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration of discovery.